Look at this beautiful thing here. How amazing is this? I've not changed any watches yet. And if you don't really know, look, I'm a Casio collector and I collect beautiful watches like this. Beautiful, stunning pieces and pictures and God knows what. Anyway, today I've had this rather rare Casio turn up. No battery, so we're going to test it together and to see if it works. But before we do that, I think you're going to enjoy this. Now, in this box here is new old stock, not Casios, but something else. Let me show you. Now, these are brand new, by the way. So look, let me show you. Brand new, and they were $39.95. And they're Lorus watches. Now, if you don't know, Seiko is Lorus's brand. So when Seiko came out all those donkeys years ago, they were a little bit more expensive than many cheaperish brands of watches. So Seiko launched another brand called Lorus Quartz. And the whole purpose of Lorus was it's a cheaper brand, but they're still using all the Seiko technology, the technicians, the infrastructure, all the stuff they make great watches. They're just launching it under a different brand to show. So this one here, for example, I changed the battery on this and they're all working perfectly. I love this box, by the way, with the gold lettering. And at the back here, it's got the little manuals. I've not even opened it, you know. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's really tight in there. Am I going to get it back? I think there's a little card in there as well. No, I'm not going to open it. It's too tight. But this is the Lorus watch. I think they're quite nice. Let's have a little zoom in. And these are all brand new, original straps as well. And surprisingly, they're not perished or anything. They're quite solid. So this is split timer. I must admit though, even though this is not a Casio, you can see the difference in the quality of Casio compared to this watch. Like the LCD, even though it's quite crisp, the background feels like is the silver part looks cheaper than a Casio. Yeah, it's got his little things all here highlighted. Don't know what it does, but I think it's quite nice. It's quite nice. I love the box. I love the way it's presented as well. Looks really, really lovely. Anyway, these, if you want one, these are on my website. I've only put one battery in. I presume the rest are going to work as well. And they're all the same. I presume they're all the same. I never even looked at them. Yeah, I suppose they're all the same. And I thought that was quite a good buy. Even if they're not Casio and I see stuff like this, I do love it. So, yeah, I bought this. Where did I buy this? I can't remember where I bought this now. I actually bought this about a month ago. I've only just shown it now on the channel. I don't know what it's got dead on there for. Probably because the batteries are run out. But, yeah, they all work perfectly. Right. What you've been waiting for. Now, this watch here. Only just got it a little while ago. It actually came in today. Came in about an hour ago. And went for dinner, come back, and I thought, let me do a video of me doing it, having a little look. Now this is a Casio A852. Now I didn't know this, but I already have one of these as a new old stock, and I'm just checking my website, and it's actually, there's one on there already, I forgot, A852 or something. But this is one, it's just come in. Original box, great sponge, not discoloured, manual as well. The lady who had it said it was her father's, There is one little slight little mark. I don't know if you can notice it. It's just there. See it? Just a little tiny little mark there. Apart from that, is absolutely incredible condition. This is 1982 this come out. So let's open the back up and let's hope it's all working perfectly. We don't want to buy another dud, do we? So the way we do this is, so I need to get exposure to the back here, and all this is in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this little pin off here so I could get exposed to the back. And I think if we just press this in, that will be enough. That's it. When you're pushing the pin in, always block the area that the pin, because the pin may just jump out. So just put your finger in the way to stop it. That's a little tip there. Right, let's get down to business. First things first, we've got to pop the back. So we need a little popper like this. And I am hoping no one has opened the back. So I'm looking out for now is a little gap where I could just pop it open. I don't think there is one. So let's just pop it in from here. That's all is required. It's a lithium battery in. So I can tell this has already been changed by someone. It may have been years ago. So to open the back on these is a little clip like this, and it's clipped on both ends. So the way I normally do it is I unclip the larger side. So this side here is thinner than that side. So I can get myself a little screwdriver. I pop it in here. And I just go back a little bit. Let's do it this way, look. So you get the flat bit of screwdriver, pop it back. Hold on a minute. 1 second. I'm bumbling again, aren't I? What's the matter with this? Why is it so bloody tough getting off? Let's just do it this side. Hold on a minute. It was a little bit harder than it should have been for some reason. Let's just bend this back slightly. Right, let's change this battery. I'm hoping it's working because I hate when stuff like this, because it looks brand new, the watch, but when you start taking it off, you think, oh, someone has changed the battery. But when I take the battery out, I like to check it first, because the person who sold it to me may have changed the battery and found that it's not working. So this is a dead battery, and this is a 2320. Is that the correct battery for this watch? Let's have a little look. I'm going to put it on there. I think this is not the correct battery. It looks a bit too thick, which could explain why, where is it? Why this was extra tough getting off, because it could have been this forcing it over too much. Now I think this should be a thinner battery, so I'm going to get my little gauge out. Get my little gauge, and I'm going to have a little look, see. So this is at the moment is a 2325. Could be a 2320. So let me see what I've got. I've got one. Let's have a little look if this works. Oh yes, perfect. I don't think this is the right battery though. It could be. Let's put this little clip back, and I'm just gonna see how it clips on. It seemed to went on pretty good. Right, let's put this back and give all the little functions. Let's get this aligned quite well. I think that is all that's required. Right, let's have a little look. Let's give this a little wipe over. Grubby fingers all over it. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's working. So you've got a light on it as well. Let me put this little clip back here. This little this. And then we'll have a little look, proper little look. So the way this goes back in, so you put that back in there, like that. Let it hang out on one side. And then when you get your little bracelet, you stick it in the first hole, or whatever hole you want. Lower it down. And then, while you're holding it like this, you want to put that in, push it back by hand, and it clips in. And then that's how it goes back. Now, something to be aware of on these watches. So when you go through the menu, even though it's got an alarm feature, it may not beep every time you press it. So if you want to check the alarm, the reason why it won't beep, because when this came out in 1982, so 81, 82, depending on which country you're in, when this first came out, the alarm feature on a digital watch was quite a newish thing. It's only like a year old. So what they did is they only put it as an alarm feature, not as a menu when you go through and it goes ding, ding, ding. So the way to check if the alarm's working, so what you do is you go to the alarm function here and you will set it to, so let's put it here to 6, for example. Let's put it at 7 and you press OK. So now that alarm is on. So what time is it? All right, so now we're hoping now when it goes to 12:07, the alarm will sound. That means the alarm's working. Because on this particular watch, they didn't have the springs. The springs came out, I think it was 85, 86. This mainly just had a little silver terminal touching the back cover. So let's just see, when it turns to 12:07, the alarm should sound. I hope so, because it's in fabulous condition. This is, I don't think this has ever been worn. So, oh, perfect. So that's the alarm. So it shows the alarm is working perfectly. Marvelous. And also you have on this particular watch, so this is a stopwatch. I say stopwatch, it's actually a chronograph. So that beep doesn't happen on there either, but you have got a signal. So let's go here a minute. So let's turn that on. So if we go to, no. So let's have a look at the alarm quickly. Not alarm, the light. Yeah, it's good. So 1982 is quite new technology and the band is beautiful. Look at this band. Not a single mark on it. Yeah, the only mark on this particular watch is actually just a little, see it there? It's a little dink. But apart from that, beautiful watch. When you get any Casio, you've got to check the functions, make sure the buttons are working. Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed. So that's going to be on the website. There is one on there at the moment, so I'm not going to put 2 on there. When one sells, I'll put the other one on there. I'm not going to do a video on this, just thought I'd show you because it's here. This turned up the other day. I bought it as part of a job lot. It's in a very sorry state. I couldn't really see the pictures. It was part of a bigger job lot of other watches, but I think it does work. There's no beep or anything. There's a screw, 2 screws missing. I'm hoping the screws are not dug in. Here, this is one to restore. I might do that as another separate video. Yeah, that's it really. If you want one of these Lorus watches, they're on there. Just type in Lorus on Casio.com. There's another one here. I'm not sure, I think I've shown you this one. So this one is quite a rare watch. This is actually a flip top. So look, so I flip it open and on the bottom you get a compass, which is pretty cool. The watch band on this strap snapped, so I did manage to get another one, new old stock strap, so they're all brand new. And that's it. That watch also has its manual. I'm going to sit here and just rotate my beautiful little Casios here. Thanks for watching. You take care. If you need me, go on casiold.com. Look, casiold.com. Have a look at some watches. If you need any help or anything, just message me on there. Bye-bye.